Hi everyone, Dr. Remy from Pain Free and Fit and Posture Size. Today we'll be going over the pivot squat maneuver, which is an excellent corrective exercise for knee rotation problems. This often addresses the root cause of many pains related to meniscus tears and degeneration, knee arthritis, and patella tracking disorders. So the pivot squat maneuver addresses a very common posture problem known as knee rotation. That's responsible for a lot of knee pain related to meniscus tears and degeneration, knee arthritis, and patella tracking disorders. Normally, when you sit or squat, you should notice that the center of your thigh and knee face the same direction as your foot. If your foot faces outwards in relation to the center of your thigh and knee, this is known as an external rotation tendency or posture of your knee. If, on the other hand, the foot faces inwards in relation to your thigh and knee, this is known as an internal rotation posture. Less common internal, very common for a lot of people to have external rotation postures. And you can view that not only seated, but if you squat down, check the alignment of where your knees are and your feet. Many people will have their knees facing forward and their knee facing outwards, which is an external rotation posture. Also related to foot pronation, if your foot tilts in on the inner edge of the heel when you walk or stand, or if you habitually stand with one leg out, called an external hip rotation, these two are also responsible for causing external rotations of the knee. The pivot squat, to help correct this dysfunction, is done by first standing with your feet parallel, centered under the midpoint of your thighs, and making sure all 4 points of your feet are equally weighted. That's the 2 front corners of the balls of your feet and the 2 back corners of your heels. To pivot squat, we want to maintain the alignment of the knee and the foot as we're pivoting or rotating. We lift our heels slightly so they're not touching the ground, and we pivot to one side on the great ball of each foot. When we do that, we're making sure that our knees and toes are facing the same direction throughout the pivot. When we get to the angle, as far as we want to go, we simply squat down, pause for a moment, check the alignment. If you notice the alignment is off, you have to realign, come back up, pivot back to center. Heels can go down and rest in between repetitions, or they can stay up. Pivoting to the other side on the great balls, the whole point is keeping the kneecap and the feet aligned. We squat down, pause for a moment, check the angle of the kneecap, make any corrections, come back up, pivot back. So you want to pivot back right and left at different angles as far as you can go. You can do that at different widths of stance, but the key here is making sure that the kneecap and the toes or center of the foot are always pointing in the same direction. That's the pivot squat maneuver. Enjoy it for better knee health.